Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your soul mission reading for mid-June to mid-July 2025. It's going to be journal, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. And when we do these soul mission readings, I'm doing these instead of the career readings. It's really just to give you some extra ingredients to put into that cooking pot of possibility, okay, with regard to your job, career, side hustle or business, okay. And occasionally other energies will filter into the readings, of course, if you're going through other things in life as well that may be impacting those areas. I have actually just shuffled and pulled some Keepers of the Light Oracle cards for you. So let's look at those first. We have 3 cards, okay? So these can represent some energies that you might like to meditate on or tap into. But sometimes I have found today that there's been there's a common theme, there's a bit of a theme thread. And the theme today for you Sagittarius is sort of to do with, I think, this idea about caring for others, but also caring for yourself. Okay, and yeah, let's explore that a little deeper. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. So I feel, Sagittarius, that your consciousness is expanding. Mahavatar Babaji is a very high frequency ascended master in higher realms, helping us on earth at the moment. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Now, the interesting thing that often that goes along with higher consciousness is this other energy that we've pulled here, which is Master Hilarion, and he's an ascended master as well. Talking about divine healing, but honouring your sensitivity. So sometimes as our consciousness expands, we do become more sensitive to energies around us, within us, things that need releasing, things that we want to move towards, okay? So this is about healing, and I think working on giving yourself permission to move into things you feel you need to move into. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Okay, so this is about the importance for you, Sagittarius, to be able to retreat, and I think to enjoy your meditation times, enjoy connecting with all things as you expand your consciousness, and I guess in your everyday life, if you're doing that, moving into that energy as well. Now, this idea about you caring for yourself via retreating to recharge also filters into this beautiful Kuan Yin energy here. She is like a Buddha, really powerful, beautiful, loving energy, okay? Care and compassion. Choose to be love, which I think you already are, Sagittarius, okay? Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. And I feel this is almost your default. I think you will naturally do this. But I think maybe your challenge, and this could be why Master Hilarion has popped in here as well, is for you to remember to retreat to recharge so that you can rekindle that light within you, because your light can support others. But sometimes if we don't do the necessary recharging, we find over time that the light starts to diminish and, things start to fall by the wayside. So, that could be a theme that maybe is filtering through from your, job, career or side hustle here, Sagittarius. I feel like that maybe if you're in a caring role in your job, and maybe you have some family as well that you're caring for, that maybe this is a call, and you're probably sensing this higher consciousness coming through. This is a call for you to retreat and recharge, okay, to give yourself permission to move into this energy, because it will help you with your soul mission, okay? I actually kind of tend to think the times that we're going to be experiencing are very positive, okay, as we move through, but they can also be really freaking confusing because we are having to ground and do our practical stuff, yet we have this higher consciousness coming through that we are having to integrate. So, and we need to give ourselves time and permission to process that, to withdraw if we need. And to realise that in the big picture, okay, what we're probably evolving towards is like new job roles, new careers, new businesses, and we're going to be doing things in a creative way. because, as you know, Sagittarius, you know, your purpose or your mission in life can change over time. And it might be something simple, or it could be really multifaceted, okay? And yeah, let's see what's going to come out here for the center of your reading. We're doing some tarot now. Can already see. Wow, the Hermit. Okay, so at the moment there could be an aspect of yourself that you are reflecting on. And it could be this higher consciousness aspect of you, or a sensitivity that you have that you've identified. And that can also be a special gift of perception, of being able to perceive things that you haven't necessarily been able to perceive before. Okay, and sometimes, yeah, if we feel these things on a subconscious level, it can take a little while for our conscious mind to catch up. Okay. And maybe this is what you're doing at the moment. You're just giving yourself some time out here to allow things to kind of catch up, settle through, and sort of, so you can feel grounded. The Hermit is an earth card, okay? Earth energy. So I feel that you are really seeking to ground yourself here. And, wow. The interesting thing was that unbeknownst to me, the High Priestess just dropped out. And I think she popped out before the Nine of Pentacles. So there's some pretty powerful internal major arcana energies here, Sagittarius. You are connecting to your inner wisdom, your intuition, your spirituality, your soul, and a whole lot of other stuff. And you really need to take time out to recharge, okay? So if you feel, and probably what you're embarking on is almost like maybe you're reevaluating your life. With regard to your career, your job, your business, your side hustle, maybe you're going to be adding some things in. I think the next to drop was the Nine of Cups, so we're going to go with that one. You know, you're working towards emotional fulfillment here, and this is really beautiful energy of balance here, Sagittarius. Wow, this is looking awesome. And then you have the Chariot. That is like, you know, moving forward into the unknown, the unfamiliar with confidence, and, you know, you understand that you have spirit guidance. And this is, you know, you're moving forward fairly quickly. I don't think you're going to be in a hermit mode for too long. By the look at this. Strength, another really awesome energy. The Star, oh my goodness. Sagittarius is just looking awesome. That is almost like the star of your, you know, like your soul purpose. I feel like things are going to, I think you're falling into alignment. You're coming into alignment here, Sagittarius. And I think your career, your job, that's going to be reflected through your work, okay? Protecting your energy here. Yeah, this card talks about alignment. It can talk about just covering your bases financially while you come into alignment. Okay, not necessarily generating the, you know, lots and lots of wealth here, but I think you are material wealth I'm talking about. But I think you have your sights set on something else that's going to, here we have the Two of Pentacles, allow you to be creative, flexible, adaptable, and to, this is almost like you are really looking at your intuition now as well. Wow, the Moon. Oh yes, as we say that. The Moon is going deep. And you are expanding your consciousness here, Sagittarius. And you understand that consciousness is not just out there. It's within, and it's our subconscious and our conscious mind. And I think you get that, okay? And that how that manifests and comes through is what takes form in the way of maybe a career, a side hustle, or a business, or something that you like to spend your time doing, you know, that you may or may not receive income from, but it's looking like maybe you're going to be getting some, okay? I'm just going to pause for a moment and see what else we can glean here. Well, it's looking to me, Sagittarius, as though you are on track. You have this. This is in an external thing, in the external position or external influences. So there could be, you know, an energy around you, or could be a spirit guide that's coming in to really assist you to align with your true self, your soul energy here. Because I guess in the long run, what we're all looking to do is, as much as possible, aligning with our soul energy and being able to manifest that through our work, through our job, through our our businesses or whatever it is that we're doing. Okay, I feel like you are. This is like, if the guidance here from your spirit guides is to retreat, to recharge and heal. Couldn't get much better cards than this to confirm that. Here you are looking at your soul energy. You're tuning into your intuition. You're really backing yourself here, Sagittarius. You are trusting that you have the inner wisdom. Or you could be looking into, maybe you are studying some esoteric, some metaphysical things, some new age things, some, you're doing some inner work here. And that is sort of also expanding your consciousness simultaneously. But you are also, with the Hermit, it talks about personal self-reflection, and you are going deep here, Sagittarius. Okay, and if you aren't, this is a suggestion that you have the ability to go deeper, to look at, do some self-reflection and to uncover anything that you feel is holding you back. But I mean, you have the Chariot here. I don't think, if you feel that you're being held back, okay, Spirit has your back and they are supporting you to move forward. Okay. 9 of Cups here as well. This is something that's going to give you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay, Sagittarius, whether that's like a side hustle or a new job or something. Maybe you are going inward at the moment to decide what it is that you're going to be doing, okay? This is suggesting that it's going to be something that's going to, that you're looking for something that's going to give you joy, okay, and fulfillment. In the past, I think you've been able to create a really nice balance of taking care of yourself and taking care of your immediate environment, creating comfort as well. But understanding that link between that, whatever you do, Sagittarius, you like to do with passion. Okay, and I'm also just, as I said that, I'm guided to this word, which is compassion. So, if you take the COOM, you have passion there, okay, with Kuan Yin. But we also have the compassion, and I feel that you are going to be, the prefix talks about, community or coming or with, or, so it's with others. And I feel like maybe you're going to be doing something with others, offering your care and compassion in some way, maybe in a job role if you're not already doing that. But it might be in a new way, but maybe you're going to be activating your intuition more so. Okay. Now, in the future, if things start to feel as though they're moving too quickly, okay, it's fine for you to exercise some, some strength and to just temper that. You need to do what's right for you. If you need to slow things down, okay, you need to slow things down. Act, have compassion for yourself here, because you're going through, a soul expansion here that's going to be reflected in your soul purpose and your soul mission, which is really exciting and awesome. Yeah, and yeah, you have this beautiful star here. This is also your conscious, can talk about your conscious mind coming on board with this as well. I think you are consciously and subconsciously really shining, giving yourself permission to shine your light here, okay? And if you feel that you are not, you definitely have support around you to do that, whether that's from spirit guides or other people. And here, this is kind of interesting because it talks about like aligning. I'm actually going to grab an angel card from this. The Four of Pentacles there in your, it can be a position of hopes and fears, and we just have the Ten of Air that's just very dramatically flipped there. Let's have a look and see what this says. This is the Ten of Swords. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Okay. So, you know, that may or may not resonate. Maybe certain aspects of that resonate for you. You know, maybe you've overcome something here. And, you know, maybe this is related to finances. Okay. Maybe you are, this can be sort of just protecting your energy, just keeping things in a nice even keel for a while. Okay. Just being comfortable, right? So that could be what that's talking about there. And here you have your, you know, being flexible. And being adaptable, creative and playful. And this even could be talking about, you know, in your side hustle that's going to give you emotional fulfillment, or if it's a job or career or business, is a thing to remind you that, you know, to keep it fun, to keep it light, to, you know, to also remember that, you know, you're light. This is like a light, creative and adaptable, you know, that can really support others. And maybe, you know, you are the mutable fire sign, Sagittarius, so maybe your ability to adapt and change and be flexible and creative is going to be, those skills are going to be much needed, I think, as we move forward. Let's grab a card clarification for that as well. Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of balance here. You have a lot of inner strength. You have a lot of guidance. Let's see if we can grab a card to clarify. We might just grab one off the top, actually. Two of Pentacles there. Archangel Michael also just appeared for Leo. Beautiful. Okay, this is a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So this is really awesome. Archangel Michael, great energy to call on for protection. Also, the world also talks about a nice blend of freedom and responsibility, which could be what these pentacles are. You know, maybe you are balancing out now your freedom, sense of freedom, and your sense of responsibility, taking care of the practical things and taking care of your spiritual needs as well. Being there for others, but also being there for yourself. Okay. And to this little phrase here that Kuan Yin I'm just drawn to now, which is, you know, you are choosing here to be love. So I really feel, Sagittarius, that whatever it is you're going to be doing with this career or job or role, side hustle, business, you're going to be really infusing it with love. You're going to be coming from a heart space. That's kind of going to be your driving energy that you're wanting to give out into this new venture. Okay, if it's a new venture, I feel like maybe it could be you're kind of contemplating it, or maybe you're going to be shifting, changing what you're doing a little bit. Maybe it's going to be undergoing some changes, but you are really grounding yourself here. You're going through expansion, and I think you realize this. Mahavatar Babaji, really awesome guide. If you want assistance with developing, you know, your intuition, your expansion, even going, you know, within as well. Really beautiful energy, but also Kuan Yin, really loving. Okay. Yeah, a few weeks back, I was doing some meditations, and Kuan Yin did drop in. I think it was for a few weeks there. And yeah, really nice sort of heart space activation. Okay, so yeah, that could be something that, you know, because if you're offering a helping hand to others, Sagittarius, and I have a feeling you could be doing this quite a bit, then, you know, sometimes if you're not necessarily receiving that back from others, if you have a beautiful spirit guide that you put on some really beautiful relaxing music and actual Reiki music. Kuan Yin is really closely associated with the Reiki energy as well. So if you're into Reiki, that could be something that you're looking into. But even just on the music side of things, if you're doing a meditation and you just to really tune into her energy, visualize her, and just really feel the love emanating from this beautiful guide here, could be of assistance for you. But yeah, you've got your inner wisdom here, Sagittarius. I think you're really backing yourself and coming into that. You are exercising some strength and some willpower at the moment, and some self-discipline. There could be something that you are having to, maybe you are shifting or changing your schedule. So maybe you are adding a side hustle in with your job. Okay, maybe that's taking a lot of strength and discipline for you to do, which could be what, you know, that card's talking about there. But you are pretty determined here. Like, you are really determined to move forward into this, because you know it's soul alignment. I mean, these two here, it's like soul alignment and happiness, okay? So there's no way that you're not doing this, Sagittarius, is basically what this reading is saying, which I think you already feel that. I was just going to grab a card to clarify the strength energy there. 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. And this could be applying to this new role or mission or hustle that you are looking to move into. And I think this is why you are really applying your willpower and your self-discipline, because you know it's going to pay off. You know it's going to be fulfilling emotionally, and it's going to be great for your, your work and business connections, for your family life and everything else. Let's look at the bottom of the deck for the Angel Tarot. Archangel Zadkiel, balance. That is freaking perfect. And this is what you're doing here. You're going through this process, Sagittarius, of coming to a beautiful balance of your inner child and your adult self as well. It says here, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for perfect timing. Yeah, some beautiful, really working with others energies coming through here with, Kuan Yin, queer and compassion. And we have Zadkiel as well with balance. I think this is could be the temperance. Yeah, this is temperance. Really nice energy for you. And this is also talking about balance as well. And I feel that whatever you're going to, this is also a beautifully balanced card, Sagittarius. I think you feel that whatever this is that you're going to integrate or move into is going to give you a really beautiful work-life balance. Yeah, just fantastic. And yeah, I hope that's been helpful. I think we might wrap it up there. Yeah, look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, you have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.